Even if the real number spent by Italy in the recent G7 event is public or is clear, I've read in an Italian newspaper that the cost could be around 100 million euro for the G7. Can you imagine how to spend 100 million for a couple of day parties? I mean, it's quite a lot of money. I believe that the G7 meeting, the recent one, and most of the G7 meetings arrive to very poor conclusions. Why? Because it's mainly, the G7, a public relation event. Things are not really decided in the G7. It's a way to show that the 7 big countries are united, but the main decisions are not taken during that meeting. The problem is, in my opinion, that the meeting represents in terms of cost, and who is going to pay for that cost. In the particular case of the last G7, the one that took place in south of Italy, the one that will pay the cost of this meeting will be the Italian taxpayers. So my question is, would it have been possible to organize the same meeting with less money? I mean, maybe with 50 millions or maybe with 10 millions. I don't know. But it seemed to me 100 millions of euro a little bit too much. Please remember that 100 millions of euro could be around 107 millions of dollar. And the source of this information was written in one Il Fatto Quotidiano, that is an Italian newspaper. The newspaper was criticizing the cost and was also criticizing the fact that the government spent that money without all the necessary procedures in order to make sure that the money would have been spent well. But my analysis is a little bit different. I believe, firstly, that yes, it's important to have a certain kind of meeting with different countries regarding also or relating the importance of this country in order to show the unity and what the meeting meant. But at the same time, I believe that the amount of 100 millions is absolutely an exaggeration. I believe that it would have been possible to spend much less money. Then, if we go to the results of the meeting, the only achievement of the meeting was to put the 7 agree on a loan for Ukraine, which is a very small objective, in my opinion, a very small goal that has been achieved during that meeting. So, the main point is, at the end of the story, who is going to pay for the cost of such a meeting? And the ones that are losing are always the taxpayers, because them, with their taxes, are sustaining usually a bureaucratic structure that is far beyond the real necessity of the countries or of the people that are paying taxes. This is the end game, the end story of what happened during the G7. And I believe that different countries, not only Italy, but this is the same problem all around the world. Countries should be more careful with the use of the money of taxpayer. That's the main take that we have from the amount that has been paid in south of Italy. At the same time, it's important to mention that the exact number, it is not public. It was an estimation, from what I've read, from Il Fatto Quotidiano, because there are part of the cost that have been kept in a secret way, so we don't know exactly how much it cost. But 100 million anyway, or an amount around of it, in my opinion, is an absurd exaggeration. Remember that I have my book on sales, Eurodementia. In this book, you will understand how the taxpayer money is used by the European Union and who are the ones that are really deciding in Europe. If you are interested in purchasing the book, remember that in the description of this video, you will find a link in order to get it. This one is the Spanish copy, but you will find the book at the moment. I have it in 3 languages, English, Spanish, and Italian. But unfortunately, on end, I have only the Spanish version. Please remember also to subscribe to the channel, give me your like, and share this video with your friends.